today is savory oatmeal in the Instant Pot. I've never been a big fan of oatmeal the way most people eat it around here with, sugar and milk and brown sugar, maple syrup, all the stuff that goes with it. I like it savory for breakfast. So this is a really easy recipe. I have half a cup of oatmeal, very simple, and then double that in liquid. But I am using beef broth. The beef broth gives it a little bit of a salty, a little bit of a beefy flavor. You could use chicken broth. You could use a vegetable broth if you prefer, but it's 2 to 1. So half a cup of oatmeal. Whoa. Not very coordinated doing this one-handed. 2 to 1 cup of broth. Then I've got 3 asparagus spears that I cut up. I'm going to toss those in there. Sometimes I use more asparagus, sometimes I throw in some frozen peas. Pretty simple to start. And I'm going to stir that up with a spoon and throw it in the Instant Pot. Hold on just a moment. So, stir it up. Set it in my Instant Pot on the trivet with 1 cup of water in the bottom. Put on the lid. We're going to cook it, pressure cook for 4 minutes. We're going to turn the keep warm button off because what we're going to do is we're going to cook it for 4 minutes and then do a natural release. And with it, the warmer on, it doesn't release quite as fast. And then when I'm done, I've got some leftover sauteed onions, peppers, and pieces of meatball from another meal that I'm going to throw on top or mix in, and a little bit of cheese. Sometimes I'll also throw an egg on the top of there and let that cook right in there with it. A really, really tasty breakfast. I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so the pressure is released, you can tell. And when I said, yeah, my words aren't working this morning. When I said natural release, that means rather than push this button to release the pressure, just let it sit until the little stop goes down all on its own. Then pop the lid off. And then there's the finished product. Well, mostly finished. Like I said, I got a couple more things I want to add to it. I'll show you in a second. Like I said, I had some leftover peppers, onions, and chunks of meatball. I'm going to toss those on there. Stir those in a little bit. I don't add a lot of meat to this. I try to use meat more like a condiment than as a main dish in most of my cooking. But like I said, I had the leftovers. Sometimes I cut up a little bit of sausage in there, maybe 1/3 of a patty. Sometimes I'll throw a little, I'll cook an egg on the top, just put it right in on top of or sometimes I'll do a over easy egg and put it on top and then crack the yolk over the top. It's really yummy. You can do a lot of different things with this, but it's a great way to get whole grains and vegetables. Like I said, I just use a little bit of meat and a little bit of cheese. Anyway, savory oatmeal. Give it a try. It's awesome.